What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Round League Women's Summer Finals here. Still Got It versus Flavortown. Rolling solo on the commentary tonight. Again, playing for the trophies. I can only describe the trophies as a Pop-A-Shot size gold basketball tonight. We'll have Still Got It in white, Flavortown in red. Still Got It looking to secure their second title. They won last summer, 2022, as we go into tip. And for Still Got It, we have number 0, China Finley, number 32, T. Anderson, number 11, Ashley Corral, number 7, Megan Critcher, and number 34, Erica Carlson. As Costin Hopkins makes the 3 for Flavortown, wearing number 5. Also in number 11, T. Anderson tees it up. Maddie Molheim bringing the ball up court. Again, in the semifinals, we saw number 32, T. Anderson, really go off for Still Got It with 32 points. As Flavortown in their semifinal win over Nards played a very balanced game led by Liz Logson and Casson Hopkins. T. Anderson wasted no time to try and heat up as Hopkins brings it up the floor. Getting at a fast pace. One of the things you'll notice here is at least 60% of the players tonight are wearing Apple Watches to track these workouts and steps. Really curious to see what those rings look like at the end as both teams competing for a ring here. As Kircher comes up short. Over to Grace Berry in the corner. Liz Logson can't get it to fall. Again, this is the finals of the 2022-2023 Summer Round League as Corral makes it through. I will say, starting at a very quick pace here. Seeing who can hold on the longest. Again, not a lot of warm-up time for the Round League. So a little bit of rust shaken off, but off to an exhilarating pace. Over to number 44, Audrey Rice-Camp. Little bump fade comes up short as Anderson tries to save under her own basket. And China Finley for 2. Finley known to light it up as well. Here we have Flavortown's Casson Hopkins in red. The captain of Flavortown. As you see, Still Got It, the number 1 seed, Flavortown 3. It's a nice make from Nate Molheim. And even in the playoffs, it's going to be running clock until the final 2 minutes of the game, unless up by more than 10. Foul on the ground there. As one of the big questions for Flavortown is how they handle the size of Still Got It with 3 individuals on the lineup as Megan Critcher hits that. Megan Critcher being 6'4", Ann Martin 6'4", and Erica Carlson 6'4", with 2 of them in at the moment. Grace Berry off one leg, can't get it to fall. Ashley Corral to Eric Carlson, and one. And as mentioned, still got it going for their second title here. Can't get it to fall. Maddie Molheim with the board. Stop and pop for three. Again. Again, just using that size down low to play outside in. Hopkins with the board. Picked up 3/4 court by China Finley. Ooh. Coming in for Flavortown number 4, Brittany Kokender, for who, in their semifinals game, sat out the second half with a sprained ankle, but glad to see her back on court. Ashley Crowell making the read here. A bit high for the 6'4" Critcher. Grace Berry playing point guard for Flavortown. Really padded the stats last game with almost a double-double and assists.
Oh, shit.
Overthrown to Ashley Corral from China Finley. Subbing in number 2, Amanda Carpenter, for number 11, Grace Berry. And for Still Got It, we have number 23, Tanya Martin. Most of this Flavortown team coming out of Willamette University, good chemistry and good court feel, which has helped them throughout this playoffs. And a great ability to knock down shots outside as Casson Hopkins finds Liz Logston on the pick and roll. Great feed and great finish. Corral gets around the corner, hangs in the air a little bit and gets it to go. Logston with the mid-range. Known to heat it up, very consistent player. Again, Ashley Crowell using her speed. Open up the court. T. Anderson. Floater in the lane, gets to fall. A lot of offensive threats for Still Got It. Leading 15-9. Up to Tanya Martin. Over to Carlson. Critcher can't get a default. Seems both teams have started to find their rhythm here in the first half. Trying to utilize and create some space. A couple takes off the dribble. Here, subbing in, we have Grace Berry back into the game and Chanel Sellis wearing number 5. Kokendorfer can't get it to fall. Few early turnovers by both teams here. Maybe a little bit of that excitement of playing for a title. And Martin into the game for Still Got It, standing at 6'4". Again, Grace Berry with a good follow through in reverse. Tanya Martin bringing the ball up court. Martin to Crown. Martin really filled up the stats last game and just dictating pace for Still Got It, continuing to find those assists. As Ashley Crowell has been able to find her shot tonight. A lot of good movement happening from Flavortown to open up the floor against the bigger Still Got It. Ooh, spin and step through. Again, might be 3 or 4 early turnovers for Still Got It. Trying to get the breakout transition layup. Trying to open up the lead a little bit. And that's a matchup to watch right there. T. Anderson and Grace Berry as Brittany Kokendorfer knocks it down from behind the arc. Down low to Critcher, guarded by the 6-foot Liz Logson, and tough D, tough shot. Celis off the board. Chanel was the winner of Sneakers of the Game in their semifinals performance, which I'll give to you in the second half here, but again, breaking out the Kobe 5 reverse Bruce Lee's. Again, refs really letting them play today. A lot of contact happening. Over to number 2, Amanda Carpenter. T. Anderson gets handed the ball, but Kokendorfer can stop. Very patient. Gets it over to Celis. Chanel can't get it to fall, just short. Here we have subbing in number 11, Michaela Penn, and number 2, Tiffany Bahari. Tiffany was missing for their semifinals game, looking to get in some action tonight for the finals. Flavortown playing with a switch up top, as most size matchups are going to be pretty similar in this case for Flavortown. Ahead in transition to Carpenter from the wing. Like I said, Grace Berry able to fill up the stats tonight. Assists, boards, all over. Again, Flavortown very patient here to get the shot they're looking for. Logson down to the post. Up and over the 6'4" Martin. Good flick. Ashley Corral so quick with that first step to get around the defender. Logson looking for the back-to-back. Over to Chanel Celis with the board. Up court to Grace Berry. 1-on-2. Free throw line extended. Can't get it to fall. Not only the speed, but Corral just has a tight handle. Step back. Off left. In number 5, Casson Hopkins. Timeout, Still Got It. Short time out here. Get their breath as Still Got It up 4. Definitely slowed down after a quick 12. Back from the timeout, Still Got It in white, Flavortown in red. Little miscommunication on matchup as Carpenter's in the corner. Makes him pay. 1-point game here. We're just about reaching halfway through the first half. Again, playing 2 halves here, running clock. As Michaela Pinn knocks down the jumper. Chanel Sells takes a little bit of contact, can't get it to fall. Over to Ashley Corral. Ooh, on a dime. Corral to Martin, just waiting down at the block. Casson Hopkins splats. Flavortown starting to heat up. Up to Martin. Corral continuing to show that tight handle. Again, it's tough to make it week to week, but Corral's averaging 29 a game. As you can see, seamlessly getting to the basket. Audrey Reeskamp. Kick ball, trying to get it down into Martin as we have Erica Carlson and China Finley coming back into the game. Quick breather. Carlson using that size on Logsdon. Fundamental up and over step through. Best defense you can do from Logsdon there. Really, Flavortown is trying to limit Still Got It just to 1 shot. And then on the offensive end, is trying to get something in rhythm. Carlson again gets it to fall. Flavortown last week was very much a second half team. They just pick up their timing and rhythm. Maddie Mulheim comes up short on the 3. Finley with the board. Finley for the scoop, can't get it to fall. Mulheim checking the court, finds a cutting Hopkins. Picked off by Michaela Pinn. Michaela Pinn rewarded by Tanya Martin for getting the steal there. 35-34, Still Got It, has opened the lead. Hopkins, who's been hot, can't get that to fall. You do have to wonder, with Flavortown playing a little bit more time off the clock here, how that's going to factor in, as Still Got It plays at such a frantic pace. As Carlson gets the board. Flavortown takes a quick timeout as that lead goes up to 13 for Still Got It. Ball coming back in. And a quick transition in. Still Got It, takes her time out of the timeout. Hopkins can't convert. And again, Still Got It, to note, has not lost a game this season coming in as the #1 seed. But Flavortown has been scrappy all season. Played in a couple finals here, looking to get their first championship and just crack into this 13-point lead. Ooh, Logsdon looks for the cutting Barry as Tiffany Bahari takes the time. We have a 3-on-1 here. Grace Berry goes for the fundamentals. Can't take advantage of the numbers. T. Anderson continuing to push with pace. Up to Casson Hopkins. Over to Logsden. Able to save. Anderson 1-on-2. Slows it down and gets a read on the court. Use that speed to get around the corner, and good hands by Grace Berry. As the referee has a change of heart. Flavortown ball. Again, this is the first game of the Round League Finals. Women's Finals, Maddie Molheim makes 3. Men's Finals coming up after the game. But bragging rights on the line. Flavortown looking to break Still Got It's undefeated record, but the size of Still Got It seeming to be a large problem tonight, as many points in the paint as Molheim looks for a second 3. Tiffany looking for China. Grace Berry in the corner, back over to Casson Hopkins. The shooter can't get shooter's touch though. Foul on the board. Ashley Corral subbing in for Tiffany Bahari. Ann Martin, the Tim Duncan-esque paint jumper there. Such a good shot to have in the arsenal, especially at Kircher's size. Just being able to pivot, look over the defender, and back of the rim and down. Hopkins finds the lane, gets fouled, gets the line. Hopefully this free throw attempts help Flavortown get some composure. Hopkins get a little bit of touch as they look to break into this lead. Gets it to fall. Audrey Rieskamp in for Maddie Molheim. Two for 2. 3 points for Casson Hopkins. As Barry's looking to get the ball out of Corral early, as Corral's been a menace on offense, picking up 3/4 court. Barry is not leaving Corral's side. T. Anderson, another strong offensive option, gets it to fall. So many assets for Still Got It. You can see why they're undefeated. High pick and roll here between Casson Hopkins and Liz Logsden. Back door by Grace Berry. And just cut off on a defensive rotation by Still Got It. Erica Carlson for 2. Berry down to Logsden. Another reverse. Shots just not able to fall for Flavortown, and hopefully that's just a first half trend here. So Rieskamp goes coast to coast. Kokender for Berry, the one-legged floater. Still Got It slowing down a little bit. Pick and roll from T. Anderson. Megan Kirchner picked off by Grace Berry. A little bit of a numbers game. Skips over just behind Audrey Rieskamp. Still Got It taking their second timeout of the half. Again, just a breather.
She's pretty good. Yeah. Why should not press it? He's big.
Back from the timeout here. 3 minutes remaining. Still got it up. 17 here. Flavortown trying to stop the bleeding. Got a travel call. Hopkins finds the read-through, gets back to the line. Hopkins 3 for 3 at the line here. Again. Gets it to fall. Brings it within 15. Trying to eat into this lead. Maybe trying some new defensive rotations. Hopkins for 3. We've packed this gym out for the women's finals here. It's great courtside seats. I mean, every seat in here is courtside, but all great seats for the Round League finals. Little dream shake for Megan Critcher. And takes off the Apple Watch there. Must have completed her steps with that. Hopkins cutting. Good hands from Ashley Corral to stop the layup from occurring. Again, most of Flavortown coming from Willamette University as we see a set inbounds. Kokendorfer, that looked great out of the hands from this angle. Bottom of the net. Ooh, Liz Logson picks up a charge too. 40 seconds remaining here. Flavortown trailing by 14. Trying to convert on a bucket before half here. Again, just going with that high pick and roll. As Tanya Martin gets her hands on the ball. Over to T. Anderson. Brittany Kokendorfer picks her pocket. Over to Hopkins in the corner. Same team rebound. Barry, the tough 10-footer to fall, falling off one leg. T. Anderson at the buzzer. Can't get it to fall. Still got it. Retains the lead. Start of the second half here. Story of the first half is just the sheer size and offensive options that Still Got It has. Using their centers very well, but also spreading out the points between T. Anderson, Ashley Corral, and China Finley. As Flavortown very much a second half team here, led in the first half by Cass and Hopkins, just trying to find another offensive rhythm. An early turnover to start the first half. The crowd takes advantage of the lack of transition D. And again, if you're just tuning in, the men's final will be after this game. Amanda Carpenter for 3. Can't get that quite to fall. For the second half, if you're tuning in the stream, go ahead and put a comment in the chat. Give you a quick little shout out here. Ooh, little give and go from Pritchard to China Finley. If you haven't yet, make sure to follow the Round League on Instagram for post-game highlights, interviews, and stats. And still got it starting the second half with the pace they'd like to just extend this lead and give them comfort. Maddie Molheim up court. Similar pace to what we started with in the first half. Couple leak outs here as Corral using the quarterback arm, and T. Anderson gets that one to drop. Anderson can't complete the and one. Molheim looking up court to Hopkins, trying to continue the hot hand. Flavortown's side of the court is notably known for a slightly crooked hoop. As we were playing here at the Round League HQ, as that hoop has seen some abuse over the course of multiple seasons, as we're looking to crown the 2023 Summer Women's Champion. Down to Critcher's great post game. Maybe a little tired legs, that one falls up short. Carpenter makes a great cut to the basket, gets a trip to the free throw line to get a little bit of touch. Shout out to, again, these are your YouTube usernames. FoodFemePDX for showing some love. Carpenter can't get the first one to fall, and I think at this point, we will reveal my sneakers of the game here once that player checks in. Crowd brings it up to Critcher, continuing to use the side to Finley in the corner. Finley, who's been relatively quiet this game, gets the step back to fall. In Flavor, Grace Berry loses the ball. Finley tries to thread the needle, but finds it a little bit late to Anderson. Staying still got its ball. Over to Ashley Corral, who's put on an offensive clinic in the first half. And again, still got it using every foot of this court. Over to Maddie Molheim in the corner. Grace Berry really being the pioneer for Flavortown's offense here. Cut to the basket, just short. And we have a 2-on-1 here. Behind the back from Finley. Corral with the dirt off one leg and the key. 59-37. Timeout Flavortown. Yeah. I'm just trying to read the chat, yeah. Here we are, checking back in. Again, playing for the Summer 2023 Championship. Trophy's pretty nice. It's like a bedazzled gold Papa Shop ball. Hopkins looking to find her stroke here in the second half. As Finley putting on a dribbling showcase. Gets caught with a travel on the spin there. Might have dragged the pivot. Molheim just in and out. Just a tough night overall beyond the arc for Flavortown. A lot of good looks, just can't get him to fall. Again, playing on a Wednesday night after playing over a week ago. Oh. Molheim gets it to fall. And again, the women's Final Four was 10 days ago, so this is the first time back in the gym for a lot of these players. Down to Carlson, gets doubled. Picks up a foul in the basket.
Sub.
Here we have number 4, Brittany Kokender, for subbing in for Amanda Carpenter. Yeah, make sure to go check out the Round League Instagram story right now. It's got a couple good highlights, courtside view. And Ashley Corral giving the fans a little bit of trash talk. Heating up over here. Having some fun, some smiles from both sides. And if you know any of the players hooping tonight, make sure to send them a text after the game. Give them a good game. Maybe poking a little bit of fun at some of these turnovers we've seen. It's Tanya Martin into the game for Still Got It. Ooh, Grace Berry with the sneak. Get the rare jump ball here, and I do think the Round League should move to the NBA jump ball. I think we should see an actual tip. Love to see a good tip between Eric Carlson, standing 6'4", and Grace Berry, who stands at 5'7". Finley cuts through the lane, can't get it to fall. Two shots for China Finley here. Definitely a player you don't want to see heat up, especially Still Got It with a 22-point lead as Chanel Sellis coming in, checking in for Cass and Hopkins. Finley misses the free throw here. Grace Berry just let us know that there's a comeback coming from Flavortown. Logs in at the top of the key with the long two. You hate to see it. Down to Carlson. Nice little hook. Little sky hook from Erica Carlson there. Down to Logsdon, who turns the corner. Still got to continuing to push here. Ashley Corral showing off the handles. Free throw line extended. Splat. Over to Chanel Sellis. Grace Berry up top. And Flavortown continuing to take their time despite being down 24 here. 16 to go. Finley stops and pops, skids the fall, and that's the problem with sending Finley to the line. Get a little bit of touch, a little bit of confidence, and one more thing to worry about when you're trying to come back from. Maddie Molheim picking it up here in the second half as Flavortown has primarily been going through Molheim in the second half as an offensive option. Barry logs in with the board, gets it to fall. Flavortown is starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm here. Cut back into this lead. Dribble handoff to the hot Finley. Finley picking up full court here, trying to get the hands out of Flavortown's ball handler. Brittany Kokendorfer with a nice scoop layup here. And if you're watching too, the men's league is coming up after this for their finals. One-on-one. Kokendorfer hits it off the glass for three and gives a little eyebrow raise of the surprise, but hey, a basket's a basket however you get it. Finley sees there's no help side defense, takes it to the rack. Molheim gets the board, up to Chanel Sellis. Over to Liz Logsden, who draws the foul and one. We do look to see a few subs coming in here. We see Ann Martin, Tiffany Bahari, and Megan Critcher. We also see Amanda Carpenter check back into the game. And my sneakers of the game have checked in. Number 33, Ann Martin, wearing the Kobe 5 Venice. Tough pair to find, especially in good condition. So shout out to Ann Martin for bringing some heat to the court. Some other notables tonight, China Finley and the Grinch Pumas. And of course, Chanel Sellis and the Bruce Lee 5s. Flavortown in red having a tough time compete with still got its size tonight. The ball heads our way. Sub. Flavortown tries the small ball approach here. Logsden forces the travel of Pritchard, who's had a strong game in the paints. T. Anderson subs in. Flavortown showing a lot of good action and screens. T. Anderson picks up the steal, right hand layup. And right now, our leading scorers are Ashley Corral for Still Got It with 20. And then for Flavortown, 14. Liz Logsden has 14 here. Liz Logsden had a quiet game. But leading Flavortown here is Cassin Hopkins and Maddie Molheim have shown spurts. But Logsden's been able to clean up the boards, get to the line, and convert some and ones. Hopkins finds an opening, takes the contact on Ann Martin, draws the foul. It appears to be standing room only here. You can see on the right side of the basket here a Milwaukee sweatshirt in the gym for the Bucks. Don't know how Portland feels about that after the recent Dame trade, but happy to have them out supporting. As the second free throw falls, Anderson uses the speed to get around, and Carpenter stops the easy bucket by picking up the foul on the ground early. It's number 44, Audrey Rieskamp, checks in for Chanel. Another foul here. We get about 10 minutes remaining of this women's finals, women's championship. Men's championship coming up next. That will be between We Hoop for Fun and D Generation X. It's another bucket. Still got it. Carpenter down to Logsdon. Might have been surprised at how open she was down there. T. Anderson fouled on the drive. T. Anderson, the highlight of the semifinals for Still Got It, putting up 32 with roughly 31 of those in the first half last Sunday. Second one to drop. Hopkins finds herself at the elbow. Second chance for three. Exactly what Flavortown's looking for. They cut this lead to 14. Hopkins grabs the board off the Anderson miss. Transition. And Still Got It is now in 1-1 with 8 minutes remaining. Tanya Martin can't get the first one to fall. Ann Martin's putback attempt no good, but remains Still Got a ball. Still Got it looking to secure their undefeated record this season and trying to claim their second women's title. Last time they won was the summer of 2022, 1 year ago. Tough foul there. Anderson misses the first attempt. Eric Carlson checks in here. One for two for the line for T. Anderson. Hopkins creates some separation. And here we have number 4, Brittany Kokender, for subbing into the ball game. Grace Berry thought she had it. A wide open 10-footer, but the length of Megan Critcher stops that, causes a turnover. Ashley Corral, leading scorer of the game with 20, finds Carlson with a no look. And lets our scorers table know what's up. Over to Amanda Carpenter in the corner. Barry with the board in the putback. 15-point game here with 6 remaining. China Finley checking back into the ball game. He's had quite the variety of buckets in the second half from Finley. Down to Critcher in size, using that size advantage. Carlson grabs the board. So they're going to call that on the ground, but it is 1-1. Erica Carlson, the captain for Still Got It out of San Diego, averaging 14 and 10 a game. Taking advantage at the charity stripe. Goes 1 for 2. Great ball movement all game long from Flavortown. Just in the moments where they're finding these open shots. Hopkins gets it to fall. With most of the ball movement today, Flavortown has had some great looks, just hasn't been able to convert. Carlson gets 2 from the free throw line there. Carlson is 9 for 9 tonight. Hopkins looks to get a second one. Handoff to Corral. Corral pulls up in rhythm. Can't get a shooter's bounce. Kircher gets it poked away by Brittany Kokendorfer. Hopkins through the lane, up and under. Offhand scoop there from Hopkins. Finley again trying to take advantage of no helps ID. Corral makes one from behind the basket after the foul's called there on Still Got It. Kokendorfer gets Kircher to come out. Down the baseline, reverse for 2. Shout out Brittany Kokendorfer for playing on what I assume is a pretty sore ankle from last week's sprain. They're gonna give Corral the continuation on that one. Continuing to add to her leading score total. Looks like she's gonna try to push to get 30 with 2.5 minutes remaining. This time starting to wind down in this Women's Summer League Championship of the Round League. Hopkins getting to the line. Tough one, in and out, Flavortown. Always tough on a free throw when you get a bounce like that. There it is. It's Ashley Corral at 26 after that 3. Barry looks for the attempt. Corral going to the line for double bonus now. 3 points to try to get to 30. That's Still Got It's up 17 points with a minute and change ticking down here. Running clock. Gets that to fall. 28 for Ashley Corral as it's going to give a congratulations to China Finley, Tiffany Bahari, T. Anderson, Megan Critcher, Nicole Johnson, Ashley Corral, Robin Barton, Michaela Pinn, Casey Highland, Tanya Martin, Ann Martin, Erica Carlson has Still Got It for becoming your Summer 2023 Round League champions. And hats off to Flavortown, Maddie Molheim, Amanda Carpenter, Drew Farmer, Brittany Kokenderfer, Casson Hopkins, Liz Logston, Kaylee Batanga, Megan Whetstone, Grace Berry, Jordan Peacock, Michaela Marie Batanga, Audrey Reescamp, Chanel Sellis, and Tiara Hicks here. The clock winds down. Make sure to show love to your favorite players tonight. Shoot them a text after the game. For 30. And that's not the way Ashley Corral wants to end the game, but is the MVP. And there you have it, 91-69, still got it. The champs for the Women's Summer League, taking home the hardware, led by Ashley Corral at 27. Up next is the men's finals of the Round League.
Live stream tissue now. Live stream.
And here you see, still got it, being presented with the 2023 Summer League trophy at half court here. Question is, who's taking the hardware home? Is Captain Erica Carlson? Is MVP of the game Ashley Corral? Is it going to be rock, paper, scissors? The second piece of hardware for Still Got It here. Congratulations to your 2023 Summer League champs. Still Got It. Men's League game coming up next. Men's League final between We Hoop for Fun and D Generation X.